Hello, hello, hello. My name's Elder, and welcome back to the Open Debate. So, today we are going to be taking a look at the updated stories around the alleged Jussie Smollett hoax. Not too sure what to call it at this point. Things keep developing and information keeps changing, but as it's looking right now, things are not going good for Jussie Smollett. If you don't know, earlier this month, Jussie Smollett is an actor on the television show Empire, and earlier this month he alleged that he was attacked by two masked individuals outside a Subway late in the early morning. He says that he was beaten, had a noose tied around his neck, and an unknown substance poured on his body. And as information continues to come out, things seem to be getting a little bit, the information seems to be getting a little muddier. And so there were two suspects that were arrested in the incident, and after police had spoke with them, they now want to speak again with Jussie and are reopening the investigation. The two individuals have not been charged, and this really brings up questions that need to be answered. And so we'll take a look at some of the articles that have been coming out over the past day, and we'll discuss it. We'll get our points out there. So, coming from Global News, brothers say Jussie Smollett paid them to carry out alleged attack. Sources. And remember, all the information at this point is alleged. The previously suspected brothers in an alleged attack on Empire actor Jussie Smollett say they were paid by Smollett to carry out the alleged actions. Sources close to the investigation told CBS News and CNN, while Chicago police now say the investigation has changed trajectory. On Saturday, Chicago police spokesman Anthony Guglielmi told CBS Chicago, "We can confirm that the information received from the individuals questioned by police earlier in the Empire case has in fact shifted the trajectory of the investigation. We've reached out to the Empire cast members' attorney to request a follow-up interview." Chicago police late Friday released without charges two Nigerian brothers who they had detained for questioning earlier in the week. Smollett, who is black and gay, has said that he was attacked by two masked men shouting racial and anti-gay slurs, and "This is MAGA country," specifically, by the way. He said they looped a rope around his neck before running away as he was out getting food at a Subway restaurant early on January 29th. He said they also poured some kind of chemical on him. A source close to the investigation told CBS News that the brothers said they were paid by Smollett to carry out the alleged attack and bought the rope found around Smollett's neck at the nearby hardware store and have evidence of the sale. CNN reported the same information from the two on its own sources close to the investigation. All sources said the brothers, identified by police as Ola and Abel Osundaro, are now cooperating with the investigation. Ola Osundaro has appeared on Empire as a prisoner in season 2 of the show. And that was something that came out, was that all these individuals knew each other. They had at least one of the two brothers had worked together, and they had just been in contact with each other. It's a strange series of events. Smollett's lawyer responded to the allegations in a statement saying that Smollett is angered and devastated by the reports. He has now been further victimized by claims attributed to these alleged perpetrators that Jussie played a role in his own attack. The statements read, "Nothing is further from the truth, and anyone claiming otherwise is lying." Smollett gave an interview to ABC, which aired Thursday, in which he said he was pissed at people who did not believe he was attacked. Police have been unable to find surveillance video of the attack, but have released grainy images of two people they said were in the area at the same time and they want to question, which are supposedly the two individuals who were brought in for questioning. I was under the assumption. Yeah, the fact that he is just angry that if people don't... Obviously, if you believed you were a victim, or if you were a victim, you would be upset if people weren't listening to you. Very interesting at this point. Pull up this next article. Coming from the classic TMZ. Okay, so, Jussie Smollett, not officially suspect, police sources say otherwise. Right? So what's going on? Jussie Smollett is not officially a suspect in the Chicago PD investigation, despite multiple sources inside the department who tell us he is squarely just that. We reached out to Chicago PD and asked if the status of the Empire Star has officially gone from victim to suspect. We were told we have some information that needs to be corroborated and verified with the Empire cast member before we can answer this question. After new developments, we've reached out to his attorney and requested additional time to interview him. It actually makes sense. The cops are playing the case close to the vest, so witnesses aren't influenced by police statements, as we reported. There was a sentiment early on in the department's Jussie story. What is that trying to say? As we reported, there was a sentiment early on in the department Jussie's story didn't track, but officially they never let on. Okay, well, I apparently can't read this morning. These are the two men that were taken in for questioning. The men that Jussie is alleging attacked him. I don't know if you've seen the cuts and bruises on his face, but I think that if these two men were trying to attack you, you would be much more damaged than that. But who knows? As he said, he fought back. Maybe he was he's a strong individual himself, and he can take on two men this size. Maybe it's all water weight. Maybe they're not actually even strong. Who knows? Okay. As we reported, the two brothers with connections to both Empire and Jussie completely cooperated with the cops during their investigation, and they made it clear their participation was at the behest of Jussie. Jussie's lawyer has indirectly lashed out at the brothers, doubling down that Jussie is a victim, and anyone claiming otherwise is lying. That statement that I just previously read. As we reported, at least one of the brothers turned over his phone to cops, and there is a call between him and Jussie in the vicinity of the attack before it happened. Before it happened. There are multiple reports the brothers bought the rope in question at an Ace Hardware store in Chicago. We're told so far Jussie has not agreed to another interview with the cops. So I think that's pretty much where we're at with this. He claims that these two are the individuals that are the ones that attacked him. He knows them. There's evidence to show that he was in contact with them before the attack actually happened, like literally within that time, like a day, within that time frame of a day. It's a strange thing. He knows the individuals. They are saying that they were part of a setup to get this story out, I guess you could say. But the question is why? Why would you want to create this false narrative? Like I said the other day, I had a live stream the other day and we talked about this. There are things that happen throughout the world that need to be talked about. And when you have people that make false accusations, they turn people away from those actual crimes and those actual events that need to be investigated. Because this seemed to be such a wild thing to be happening, the police really did take a large interest in trying to get to the bottom of it, and in doing so, a lot of information seems to be coming to light that perhaps perhaps they didn't think that the investigation would be taken this seriously or looked into this much. But if these are all the facts that are coming out, like, it doesn't seem like it was set up very well. As soon as these two individuals were caught, the entire racial narrative completely goes out the window. Like, that's crazy. I saw a funny comment that said Donald Trump's made America so great that they had to hire Nigerians to come in and create a hate crime. I don't think America's that great yet, but it's getting there, boys and girls. It's getting there. Don't believe everything that you see, and don't believe every story that gets told, because more and more every day the news is just giving us reasons to question them. Like, even if you're not a conspiratorial person, or you don't on average like to question what's going on around you, when you've been following a story for the past 2-3 weeks, or you follow a story for even 2 days, 3 days, and the media is portraying it in a certain way, and then all of a sudden they are changing the narrative and changing the story, and what you thought was factually correct, what you've been telling people, the information that you have been spreading is now false, and you just realize that you've been lied to by sources that you fully put your trust into. This sort of thing should help to awaken the average individual who doesn't normally think that critically. Because it's like me telling you that the sky is blue every day, and you looking out and saying, yeah, it's blue, and then tomorrow it's yellow. And all of a sudden, your whole world was a lie. Kind of a bad analogy, but who knows? Hopefully you guys understand where I'm getting at. I just kind of wanted to go over this a little bit and bring up the update as to where we're at. It seems as though Jussie is in a world of trouble, potentially. But he's doubling down, saying that it was actually these two individuals, and he's shocked to see that his friends would do this to him. But many questions have been brought up. If you were getting beat up by two people that you knew, you know the people, okay? They were wearing masks, but did you not recognize either of their voices when they yelled the racial slurs or MAGA country? It's, as well, he was just in contact with them recently before the attack. It's just it's a very strange coincidence? I'm not too sure. I'd like to know what you guys all think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below after the video and in the chat right now. That's pretty much going to be it for today for this video. There will be more videos coming out here soon. Probably going to be doing a lot more live stream formats like this, just to keep you guys involved in the chat as the video's going, and to keep the ball rolling, because that's the whole point of the channel. This is the open debate, so it's not just about the videos that I'm putting out, but about the conversations that we're having together in the chat and in the comment section below. So, I guess with that being said, my name's Elder. Be your own hero, kids.